As far back as I can remember, I have always wanted to make a difference, somehow, some way. Maybe it started with where I was born, in Liberia, West Africa, or to whom I was born. My parents, missionaries, and servant leaders who were teaching English and life skills to local tribes in Liberia. Maybe it has to do with the family I was born into, the third of four children. I have always had family who loved me, believed in me, and instilled in me a sense of purpose. When I was 2.5 years old, my parents moved us back to the States. Back in California, my mom resumed her job as a teacher, and my dad continued as a minister. Their devotion to education, their church and community certainly shaped my desire to make a difference. When we are young, we implicitly trust and look for guidance from those that provide for us. As a young girl, raised in a loving home where I was happy and encouraged to lead, I learned to make positive choices. As I grew, those choices became more complex, and through trial and error, I began to learn which ropes to use in order to land safely while remaining supported by my family. It was not always easy being raised as a preacher's kid, a teacher's kid, and a missionary's kid. Our family was visible in the community. Expectations were always high. Above average grades were expected. Proper behavior was assumed. My parents instilled in all of us the value of hard work with our family, church, and education above all else, and not always in that order. Finding your own identity in a family like mine was difficult. I was always referred to as my parents' daughter or my sibling sister. I tried rebelling a little in high school and college, but I didn't enjoy that ride much because I didn't have a safe platform to land on then. When I fell, the climb back up was hard. Through it all, I still possessed a driving passion to make a difference. In college, I chose the path of psychology, and then sociology, and ultimately education. I attended 4 colleges in my quest for a degree and an identity. Along the way, I met the man that I fell in love with and have now been married to for 19 years. The platforms of life are much smaller and have more risks associated with them because of our choices and adult responsibilities. Sometimes it is terrifying to jump off the next platform. Will the supports hold me? Am I going to fall? Will I go too fast? And what happens if I get stuck in the middle? Raising 3 boys, 2 of whom have dyslexia, has been the scariest and yet the most exhilarating zipline I have ridden. And it is where I have experienced my greatest passion to make a difference. Along the way, I've learned the importance of good friendships based on faith, like minded passions, and strength of character, not the superficial qualities of people portrayed in today's reality shows. I've learned the importance of laughter. You should never take life too seriously. I've learned to stand back, laugh at myself, and let go of my mistakes. I've learned to enjoy the freedom that comes with humility. We don't have to have all the answers. We just have to be ourselves, listen to our hearts, and make choices that align with our ideals, our passions, and the best interests of those around us.